Then, now, forever. Together.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw here tonight in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm Tyler Black alongside my partner Raylan Johnson. Tonight, this card is stacked. I'm enjoying Nashville already.
And Tyler, so am I. Nashville is a beautiful city, and tonight we have a beautiful match card set up. I really cannot wait to see what's going to go down here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Can you go ahead and take us into the match card and show us what we're about to have here tonight?
Alright, and let's go ahead and take a look at our announced matches for tonight. We know we're getting Io Sky, Maxine Dupree, and Sonya Deville in an Intercontinental Championship qualifier match tonight.
My money's on Io in that one.
And not only that, we're going to see my favorite tag team, the Iconic Duo, take on the Pure Fusion Collective, defending their women's tag team championships, especially after what happened last week. Can't wait to see that one.
And I think I'll go ahead and take this one from me. We're going to have Katana Chance, Kairi Sane, and Michelle McCool in the Intercontinental Championship qualifier here tonight. That's going to be a banger for sure.
That is sure to be a banger, but so is our main event, Sami Zayn taking on Drew McIntyre. After what Drew McIntyre did to Jey Uso last week, I'm sure Sami Zayn has some extra motivation going into this one. Raylan, what do you think?
If I'm Sami Zayn, I know I will have a lot of motivation going into this one. Drew McIntyre attacked one of my brothers. He attacked Jey Uso, my bloodline brother. Of course, I will go into that match with a lot of extra motivation, and I'll be looking to inflict every inch of punishment that I can on Drew McIntyre. And I know that is what Sami Zayn is looking to do here tonight. He's out here to make a statement and prove to Drew McIntyre that he's not going to mess with his family. And I respect that.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, and I can't wait for the show to start. Earlier tonight, the cameras called Sami Zayn coming in. He looks fired up and ready to fight. And not only did they catch Sami Zayn, they also called the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
I cannot wait to see that main event here tonight, Tyler.
I'm so close to that Intercontinental Championship, 2 matches away, and I call myself the first Intercontinental Champion.
I'm sure you can win the tournament, Dakota. But what if you have to face Io or Kairi?
Then I'd cross that bridge when we get there. But for now, I'm going to cheer both of them on.
Io, tonight I'm gonna make sure I advance in this tournament. And I hope you advance too, because we might have the chance to face each other in the semifinal.
Don't worry, I'll make sure I advance tonight for all of damage control.
And we're about to go ahead and start the night off here. And it looks like we're going to start the night off with the Genius of the Sky. Here comes Io Sky.
From Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky!
Io Sky, a former women's champion, a former women's tag team champion, and even a former women's NXT champion. This woman has done it all there is to do in the WWE, and tonight she looks to add more history to her legacy by being the very first women's Intercontinental champion if she can win this qualifying match and win that Saturday night's main event.
And if you ask me, I think Io Sky can do it. She has that fierce look in her eye here tonight. She was like she's ready to compete and ready to win. I don't see these women taking Io Sky out, but I guess we're about to see. And we'll be right back after this commercial break.
I've been waiting for a sign. I've overcome my darkest nights. I am ready. I am ready. As my enemy hits the ground, I will be standing one more time. I am ready. I am ready. Ready for war.
I'm here to make a statement, because you know why? Because when I step into the ring, I bring everything I've got, and when I hit the little send-offs, the match is over. The moment I've trained for is coming. I'm coming to NXT, and I'm coming to dominate the whole division. And if anyone wants to come over here, they say to my face, because next week, I'm coming into the ring and making a statement. You know why? Because I'm Lil aka AJ, aka Indigo, aka the same man's trying to whoop your ass and make a statement. Because you know why? Because I am going to fight the likes of everyone that comes into the ring. I'm going to dominate everyone that comes to the ring.
I've been waiting for a sign. I've overcome my darkest nights. I am ready. I am ready. As my enemy hits the ground, I will be standing one more time. I am ready. I am ready. Ready for war.
Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. If you missed it during the commercial, Io Sky, Maxine Dupree, and Sonya Deville here tonight in a Women's Intercontinental Championship qualifier match. Match is going to go ahead and get started underway here. Io Sky and Sonya Deville. Ooh, Io with a show taste slap to Sonya instantly. Now focusing on Maxine Dupree. Maxine going to grab the leg here, and Io going to counter that. Sonya got her in her grass, a little bit of scratch to the back there, falls in the Io's grass, and Io might be looking for a body slam there, slamming down Maxine Dupree. And now Sonya looking for a little combo of her own here. Knee, another knee, and going to drag her by the hair onto the mat there, focusing on Maxine, and Maxine getting those punches off now. Big rights coming from Maxine Dupree. You know, Maxine Dupree and Sonya Deville actually have some history here on Raw. Recently had a huge feud that involved the whole Pure Fusion Collective and Maxine Dupree, which is why Maxine started teaming with Laycool to take down the Pure Fusion Collective. Ended up beating them here on Raw. And Sonya Deville looks to make up for that by dominating right now like she is currently on top of Io Sky, inflicting punishment. Now she's going to take her attention to Maxine Dupree here. Punch to the head and a big drop kick there from Sonya Deville. Maxine out of the equation now. Sonya going to focus here on Io Sky. Big chop, big boot there from Sonya. Looking for another flurry of punches here. Just raining down strikes on the Io Sky. Big stomp at the end just to establish more dominance. Ooh, and Io going to counter there. Maxine Dupree has a baseball bat in hand, and she's going to whack Io Sky with it. Io Sky falling off the apron. And now Maxine turning her attention back to Sonya, dropping that bat, going for a cover here. And Io has recovered quickly. Io Sky, big punch to the head on Maxine, dropping her. And now she's going to switch her attention here to Sonya Deville. Little combo here. Io with a one-arm bulldog there. Maxine Dupree now looking for a little chop. Another punch here, going for a little combo on Io here. And a fisherman suplex there from Maxine Dupree. You know, Maxine in the corner telling her, get up. What could she be lining up here? Maxine. Oh. Went for an Irish whip. Io Sky going to reverse it. Io Sky ducking her into a German suplex, dropping Maxine on her back here. Io Sky is starting to turn up. She's enjoying this. There's that little taunt. Io Sky likes doing what she going for here. Oh, big back elbow there from Io Sky. Uh-oh. Maxine is in perfect position. Io Sky look for a Meteora. It was beautiful. And usually after this, Io Sky likes to end it. We could be going over the moon here tonight, folks. Io Sky in perfect position. Wait a second. Sonya Deville. Kendo stick knocks her right down. Io Sky taken out, and Sonya looking to go for the cover off of that Meteora. 1, 2, and no is not enough to take down Maxine Dupree in advance here in this tournament.
What a sequence of events we are seeing here tonight, Tyler. Sonya Deville, Maxine Dupree, and Io Sky are really giving it their all as Sonya Deville takes Maxine down right there.
Sonya Deville really trying to inflict punishment on that leg and on that arm here. on Maxine. Looks like she's never let go that Maxine ended up defeating the Pure Fusion Collective after trying to bully Maxine. Maxine went for a clothesline there. Sonya going to duck under. Maxine going to counter that. Sonya going to counter that. Sonya with a big kick and gets whacked in the back with a kendo stick by Io Sky. Io Sky is not going to be forgotten about here in this match, and she goes for a cover. Is that enough to advance Io Sky here in this tournament? There's the 2 and no. Sonya Deville going to kick out at 2. And Maxine Dupree, big kick there. Hurricane runner there from Maxine. That's from her training. And what's Maxine looking for here? Going for a little takedown there. Gets it off there. And Io Sky going to kick them both with a drop kick. They're still standing. Wasn't enough. Maxine with a big fisherman suplex again. And now Io going to turn her attention toward Maxine with a dragon screw. Just working on that leg. You know that hurts a lot. Io's probably thought about a springboard, saw Sonya coming. Didn't want to risk it, and Sonya gets the dragon screw too. This is a 2-for-1 special out here. And Io Sky going to go for the Irish whip on the Maxine. Hold on, is she going to Irish whip Sonya too? Is that what she's thinking? Oh, she is. Io could be looking for some double offense here. Going to run Sonya in the Maxine and making Sonya Deville clothesline Maxine Dupree. Io Sky in control. We'll be right back after the break. And it's been all Sonya Deville during the commercial break. She has been dominating Io Sky and Maxine Dupree with that sledgehammer that she brought in a while ago. And Sonya could be looking to finish Maxine off. Could be looking for that Deville's advocate. Nope, Maxine with an elbow drop going to counter that. And hold on, Maxine could be looking for that cyclone bomb. Gets it off into the bridge there. Is that enough for Maxine Dupree to advance? Could potentially become the very first women's Intercontinental Champion. And no, Io Sky breaks it just in time. Io went for a showcase slap, didn't get it. Maxine was out of range. What's Io thinking? Big drop kick there, sending Maxine down to the ground. Maxine gonna roll out, try to catch her breath. Roll to the corner. Sonya Deville going for an Irish whip. Sonya got it. I meant to say Io going for it. Sonya counter. Io kicking Sonya in the face here. Io with a showcase slap on Maxine. Don't think that was meant for her. And Sonya went for some here. Io gonna counter it. Io running up. Could be looking for that Meteor. Got it off there. Huge Meteor on Sonya. Now she takes her attention toward Maxine. What's her plan? Io throwing Maxine out of the ring. Sonya trying to get up. Io Sky not allowing it. Io Sky going to the top rope here. Is it time to go over the moon? Yes, it is. Over the moonsault there from Io Sky. And is that going to advance Io? 1, 2, 3. It is. Io Sky has qualified. And Io Sky may be looking to face one of her damage control friends after that match. We just don't know who it's going to be. We're going to find out later on in the next qualifier. But what a banger that match right there was, folks.
Any match that has Io Sky's name in it is sure to be the banger, and this one right here did not disappoint. What a match from the genius of the sky.
And here comes the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, and he's about to cut a promo. We can see that mic in his hand, and I wonder what he has to say tonight. Last week, Sheamus knocked off Ludwig Kaiser and became the Intercontinental Champion, so maybe he's about to call out our champion, Braun Breaker.
I came out here to talk because there is something I need to get off my chest. Last week, I showed the world what it means to be a fighter. I defeated Ludwig Kaiser, and now I am the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. But it's what happened after the match that bothered me. Yeah, I'm talking about Braun Breaker. You see, here's the thing, fella. You came out there and you just watched me. You didn't challenge me, you didn't try to fight me, you just talked trash. And that's not how I roll, fella. So Braun, if you've got a pair, I'm calling you out. You and me. at Saturday night's main event. So how about it, fella? What do you say?
You got a lot of nerve calling me out here tonight, Sheamus. And a lot more nerve challenging me to a match at Saturday night's main event, knowing I don't like to wait. So instead of a Saturday night's main event, how about we do this next week in the ring? On Monday Night Raw.
You're on, fella.
And next week on the Go Home Show of Raw, before we go to Saturday night's main event and before we go to Raw on Netflix, we're going to see Sheamus versus Braun Breaker. Now that's a match I can't wait to see, folk. This should cook. Crowd is clearly in approval here of this one, and so am I. Wow, I can't wait to see that as these two stare each other down here. Sheamus and Braun Breaker has not took their eyes off of each other. Braun Breaker is like, wait a second. That's Ludwig Kaiser with a chair in his hand, and he just whacked Sheamus with it, and now he's just beating the hell out of Sheamus with that damn chair. What's wrong with him? Why? Because he lost? He's a sore loser. And Braun Breaker's just going to walk away and just allow this to happen. It doesn't have anything to do with him as Sheamus gets beat down with a chair. It's actually better for Braun Breaker because now he might not have to face Sheamus. Sheamus might not even be medically cleared anymore. And Ludwig getting Sheamus up here and look for that reverse STO DDT on the Sheamus. Kaiser just came out here and made a statement at the expense of the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. As Braun Breaker just leaves and Kaiser just sits here and admires his hard work. And now he's going to leave. And Sheamus is laid out, man. Can we get some people out here to come help Sheamus?
I'm so happy for you, Michelle. You deserve this opportunity to have even more history added onto your legacy.
Thanks, Layla. But you deserve this opportunity just as much as me. It sucks you didn't get a qualifier match.
It's okay. I'm sure I'll get another opportunity down the line, preferably for those tag team championships. Ava and Amaya hold. I'd love to have a match against them. And I'm sure they'd love to face two Hall of Fame legends like us.
Blah, blah, blah. All of this talk about legends when all I see are two old, washed-up ladies way past their prime trying to take opportunities from the people who actually deserve them. Old, washed up? You're lucky I'm busy tonight or I'd handle you myself.
You may be busy, Michelle, but I'm not. And I'd be more than happy to take out Liv Morgan tonight.
You actually believe you could beat me? That's funny. I'll go talk to Pierce. See you in the ring later, old timer.
And after what happened last week, I'm not surprised the Iconic Duo is here again. They said they're going to take on the Pure Fusion Collective for the tag team titles this week, and I can't wait to see if they're going to win.
Two of the hottest stars here in WWE are here in action tonight, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to do against the Pure Fusion Collective. Tyler.
Ava Moreno and Amaya White, one of my favorite women's tag teams here in all of WWE, are going to be in action up next, right after this commercial break. And we're back here on Raw, and the Pure Fusion Collective have made it out here. And honestly, Raylan, I gotta know, who are you picking here tonight? I want to pick your brain for who you have in this match. The Pure Fusion Collective, or do you have Ava and Amaya? Let me know how you're feeling and who you're going for.
Honestly, I would say the Pure Fusion Collective on a regular night, but they are going against Ava and Amaya, the Iconic Duo. These two women have been on a roll as of late, and they have not been losing at all. So, for tonight, I'm going to have to go with the Iconic Duo, Ava and Amaya, for this one.
And Ava there with a kick to the face on Shayna Baszler, getting out of that. The submission magician Shayna is not someone you want to be locked in a submission with, and Shayna trying to just take her time here and decimate Ava. You know, it's that Shayna Baszler type of offense here, just working on limbs. Really taking her time here, inflicting lots of punishment on Ava. And on a throw her into the corner here, possibly for a tag, and no. And Ava Moreno with a big clothesline, explosive coming out the corner. As you know, Ava Moreno started her career as a track athlete, came to WWE at first, did not like Amaya. Thought she was a nepotism hire because of her aunt, Justine, and eventually the two had a small feud, started out on main event, went over to SmackDown, became a part of the main roster, became, big move there from Shayna, became one of the main feuds over on SmackDown. Eventually those two figured they'd be better off together, became friends, eventually became the very first co-holders of the women's tag team Money in the Banks, ended up cashing in. Zoe Stark with a big missile dropkick just sent Ava flying into the cover there from Zoe. One, not enough to take out Ava Moreno. And like I was saying, ended up cashing in on Asuka and Tamina, became the women's tag team champions. Roll up here from Ava Moreno. Is that enough? Nope. Another counter there. Zoe with the roll up now. Nope. Ava with the roll up now. And now they're just rolling each other up back and forth. And finally going to break that chain here. Looking at each other there. A little stare off. And Ava looking to show that powerhouse offense there with a big fall away slam.
Ava Moreno has always been an athlete, comes from track, has an amazing track background, which makes her competition drive so strong, and even with a big pump kick, sending Zoe Stark flying here. Getting Zoe Stark up now. What could she be looking for here? Throwing Zoe into the corner here, maybe some tag team offense, tag to Amaya White. Here comes Amaya, and a little bit of a toxic shot coming in. Amaya lining her up here. Once that cannonball got it off, there it is.
Beautiful tag team offense there from Ava and Amaya going to soak in the moment, just have a little fun there time. Amaya, of course, a former SmackDown Women's Champion, and Zoe Stark going to counter there. What's she looking for here? Perhaps trying to get some offense of her own started back up here. And Zoe went for a little back kick. Looked like she overshot it, and Amaya looked like she's going to make her pay for it with a big boot to the face there. So we started looking for a tag. Amaya not going to let it happen. Amaya White, of course, like I stated before, sister of Tyler White. Legendary wrestling family, the White family. And, there we go. A couple of kicks here from Amaya. Scorpion kick there, knocking Zoe Stark down, potentially stunning her. Amaya is starting to really go off here, looking for a moonsault. And she got it all the way from over there. Sure shot there from Amaya, and Shayna Baszler is going to come in and break things up. And Amaya doesn't look like she liked that too much, but is still going to focus on Zoe Stark and a kick to the gut from Amaya on the Zoe. Amaya really taking her time here. Smart offense. I'm loving every second of it. Nice little kick to the back there on the Zoe Stark, and Zoe's going to get a counter here. And what's Zoe looking for? Going for the head here. And Zoe cranking on that neck of Amaya. You know, this hurts a lot when you just wrench on the neck and going to slam her right back down. Then Zoe Stark has the legs now. Could be looking for a single leg Boston Crab. Yes, she is. Zoe Stark, single leg Boston Crab, locked in, inflicting punishment on Amaya's leg. Is Amaya going to be able to get out of this one? And I just know this hurts. Zoe Stark is just wrenching. She's wrenching on that leg. And I don't know if she's going to get out. And wait, I spoke too soon. Amaya escapes that single leg Boston Crab into Amaya Rana instantly. Into the cover goes Amaya. One. And Zoe Stark going to kick out at one. Not wasting any time kicking out here. And Amaya going to send Shayna Baszler flying, making sure Zoe Stark can't get any type of tag here. Very smart from Amaya. And Zoe counter there with a big punch, went for a clothesline. Amaya not going to allow it. And Amaya, look at Amaya, a little bit of shades of Jeff Hardy here. Boom, right there with that big move to the gut of Zoe. And now she's lining her up here. And this is her tag team partners move here. Amaya with a nice penalty kick, sending Zoe flying. Usually uses this to set up for something else. And Zoe Stark fell right into place. But wait a second, Zoe Stark saw it coming. She studied tape, went for a big boot. Nope. Amaya going to reverse that. Amaya with an Irish whip into the corner here. Tag team offense here again from Amaya and Ava, the iconic duo. What could they be looking for here? Double Northern Lights suplex. And look at the athleticism of Ava Moreno, able to instantly bridge into the cover. Wasn't enough, but that was super smart from Ava. And Ava just staying on the attack here. Still not going to allow Zoe Stark to get any offense in here. Real smart here. Combo from Ava. Whoa, wait a second. She missed it. Zoe, little counter, and Ava instantly going to get a counter right back. It seems like Amaya and Ava studied the PFC, and right now, Ava is showing that athleticism. Look at that military press into a moonsault there from Ava Moreno. That is super athletic, and she's still not done. Looking to go up to the top here, and Ava, big splash on the Zoe Stark into the cover. Is that enough to knock off the PFC? And no, Zoe Stark going to kick out at 2. Man, this match is so amazing right now, Raylan. Both of these teams are showing out here. Mainly Ava and Amaya. They do not want to lose those tag team championships to the PFC. And Ava with a big suplex on the Zoe Stark as she's starting to turn up here, going in the Ava mode. And I don't think she saw the tag there. Shayna Baszler is now legal. Shayna Baszler coming in, setting up for a huge body slam here on Ava. Got it off there and a kick to the face there. And now she's looking to pick her up in a big knee to the face. And Shayna Baszler still not done, getting her back up here again. And could be looking for Ronda Rousey's move. The Piper's Pit got it off there. Shayna Baszler instantly into the cover. Is that enough to knock off Ava and Amaya here and win the tag team championships? No, it's not. Yeah, if you looked over there, you saw Amaya consider getting in here, and Shayna could be looking for a Kira Fuda. Wait, nope. Ooh, Ava, big elbow to the face there. Shayna got her again. Ava might have wanted something big there, didn't quite get it. Shayna Baszler now just working on that arm. The submission magician just working on limbs. That's not what you want to allow Shayna Baszler to do. And another big body slam there from Shayna Baszler. And wait a second. Shayna Baszler going up to the top rope. Not something she usually does. She's hesitating a bit. Doesn't look like she wants to do it there. And ooh, that's going to cost her because Ava makes it to her corner. Tags in Amaya, who instantly comes in with a flying Mayorana, taking down Shayna Baszler. Getting her back up here now. Going for a combo here. Went for a kick. Didn't quite get it. Shayna Baszler on top of it. Like I said earlier, these women have studied each other. They were ready for this matchup here. Shayna gut wrench. Oh, nope. Didn't quite get it.
Amaya countered beautifully.
Indeed she did. And Shayna Baszler with a eat the feet there. Just dropping Amaya on her back. And tagged to Zoe Stark here. Zoe Stark is now legal. And Zoe's getting fired up here. What could she be looking for? Going to turn Amaya around. And a big knee strike to the head there. Sorry, knee smash more of. And Zoe, what's she looking for here? Maybe a Z360. Oh, she was. But Amaya knew it was coming. Like I said, they studied tapes. And Amaya with a Rolling Thunder flatliner. Something like her brother's move of a stunner, but a different variation. And a big moonsault there from Amaya into the cover. Is that enough to knock off Zoe Stark? And no, Shayna Baszler not going to allow it. They almost just retained their tag team titles, and Amaya going to take out Shayna Baszler right there. Amaya getting Zoe Stark back up here. What's she looking for? Wait a second. Zoe just raked her in the eyes in a roll-up there. Bit of a dirty breaker. 1, 2, and Amaya able to save their tag team championships. Don't even think the ref saw it. Don't know if that was legal. Very hard to see when you get raked in your eyes like that. And hold on, Amaya, cold blue. Amazing athleticism. Got it off there. Could perhaps be looking for a tag team maneuver here with Ava. And that might be what she's setting up for here. This might be the ender. And Raylan, we know what this is. Here comes a shatter machine. And that's got to do it. That's got to be enough to defeat the Pure Future Collective and retain 1, 2, 3. And Ava and Amaya retain their tag team championships against the PFC. They have been on a roll here. Monday Night Raw, NXT, Friday Night SmackDown. They have been dominating all the shows, and I don't see these two losing their tag team championships anytime soon. What a banger from these two.
It's like an old saying, but just with a little bit of a remix. If you're gonna take a shot at the Queens, you better not miss, because they're not gonna miss when it comes to their tag team championships.
They sure aren't, because they've been putting on banger after banger.
Well, Pierce, you called us all in here, so I'm sure this is important. We're very busy people, you know.
Actually, Pierce, before you say anything, I'd love if you could book me a match against Layla tonight so I can wipe that smug look off her face.
And while you do that, Pierce, I'd love to face Kyrie next week in the finals.
And last I heard, me and JD don't even have to defend at Saturday night's main event, so why are we in here?
Well, actually, you're all here because I wanted to let you all know something. Liv Layla already came in her earlier, so you're going to face her tonight. Raquel, I was already planning on letting you face Kyrie, so that settles that. Carlito, Dom, you two are pretty much just here, and Finn, JD, you two don't have to defend at Saturday night's main event because you have to defend tonight.
What? Against who?
A hand-picked team of my choosing. Thanks for coming. Hope you all have fun tonight.
Now that's cool.
Uh-oh, Raylan, it's time for my favorite day of the week, Monday Night Morgan. This matchup here that we're about to get pretty much got booked because Liv Morgan was disrespecting Laycool earlier, and she mostly disrespected Layla, calling her a washed-up old-timer, and Layla didn't like that too much, so she challenged Liv here tonight in a matchup, and we're about to see if Liv Morgan can knock off Layla, even though I'm pretty sure she can, because Liv Morgan has made a career out of beating Hall of Famers. Liv Morgan fell in love with that World Heavyweight Championship ever since she won it on her revenge tour, and I don't see her letting it go anytime soon.
It's funny you say that because I definitely see her letting it go because at Saturday night's main event, I don't know if she's going to beat Rhea Ripley. But nonetheless, before she even has to focus on Rhea Ripley, she has to beat this woman, Layla.
And here comes Layla. If you let her tell it, she's one of the original divas, and she's got that confident strut as she's out here coming to the ring. Layla and her tag team partner, Michelle McCool, recently returned here to WWE, and both of them are a force of nature, laying waste to anyone who stands in their way. Layla, of course, a former women's champion, pinned Beth Phoenix to win her very first women's championship, becoming the first British woman and Diva Search winner to hold the championship. She's pretty much done everything in her career except win those women's tag team championships, and that's why she came back to WWE alongside her partner, Michelle McCool. But tonight, she's in singles action, and a win here tonight, knocking off Liv Morgan, could definitely put her in contendership for that Women's World Championship. Nonetheless, we got ourselves a banger on our hand, Raylan, and it's about to start right now. And here we go, collar and elbow tie up to start things off. Liv Morgan and Layla inching for control. Oh, Liv Morgan with a go behind there. Now just reaching on the stomach of Layla. Liv Morgan using her speed to her advantage here in this one. Layla not really able to keep up with this new generation as much. Liv would have punched to the back on Layla there. Still wrenching on the back, not going to allow Layla any sorts of offense there, slamming her down. And looking at her, Liv Morgan winning that first one, and showing off here is Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, of course, she's always been a show-off, you know, and Layla going for a little quick roll-up here. Is that going to be enough to knock off Liv here in this matchup? No, it's not going to be. Liv Morgan always been a show-off, always loved to show that personality of hers, and a big face-buster there from Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan starting to try to take control of the momentum here in this matchup, and picking Layla up here. Went for a kick. Layla going to counter, and a big elbow there to the face. And Layla, what's she looking for here? And another chain collar and elbow tie up here. Starting up as Liv Morgan going to best her one more time. Nope, Liv Morgan ducking under, getting that wrist lock in. Locking the wrist of Layla. That pain has to be excruciating right here. And another twist, another little punch there from Liv. Liv Morgan really taking over the momentum here in this one. Layla's going to have to really lock in if she wants to get the momentum back here. And Liv Morgan still has that arm where she wants it. What's she thinking here as she wrenches on it? Oh, Layla with a counter there. Layla going under. Perhaps looking to shift that momentum here in her favor finally. Is she going to get it? Nope. Liv going to counter again. Liv has that arm where she wants it again. This is a lot of back and forth action here on Monday Night Raw. And Liv going to take her down right there. And Liv Morgan showing off once more. Showing her that no one can chain wrestle like her. Uh-oh, here comes Rhea Ripley, a woman Liv Morgan is going to see at Saturday night's main event. But why is Rhea Ripley out here? Is she looking to come distract Liv and help Layla? And so far, that's what it's looking like here. And uh-oh, Layla's up. And I don't think Liv Morgan realizes it as she's having her conversation with Rhea Ripley outside of the ring as they're talking about something. I can't quite hear it. And uh-oh, Liv Morgan finally realized it. Layla got her in a roll-up here. Is that going to knock off Liv Morgan here and embarrass Liv before Saturday night's main event? And no, Liv Morgan kicking out two there at the last second. Oh man, what that would have done for Layla if she just knocked off Liv here. And Liv, couple of kicks there with a big counter. Went for something there, didn't quite get it, and Layla going to front slam her down. Looks like she went for a code breaker. And Layla getting up Liv Morgan, went for a spinning back kick. Liv saw that coming. Liv has been watching Layla ever since before she even came to WWE, so Liv knows Layla's offense. Liv has studied tape on Layla. And Liv with a kick there. And wait a second, Liv with another one. Leaning Layla on that rope here. Liv setting up for Oblivion from Liv Morgan. And that might just do it. That might knock off Layla here. 1, 2, 3. And Liv Morgan knocks off a WWE legend here on Raw. What a match that was. As you can see, Liv Morgan won most of the chain wrestling there. Layla went for a surprise roll-up early on in the match, and Liv Morgan was able to kick out of that first one. Then Liv Morgan ended up finishing Layla off with that kick, setting her up for Oblivion. The Rhea Ripley distraction did not matter, and once that Oblivion hits, you can pretty much say that's GG, because Layla lost as soon as it hit. And here is our winner, Liv Morgan. And Liv Morgan picks up the win here tonight, and she's going to be meeting Rhea Ripley at Saturday night's main event in 1 week. And if Liv Morgan is still on a roll like this, she's going to be keeping that championship gold around her waist.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Barbara Santos, and I'm here tonight with my guest, Sami Zayn. Sami, tonight is the big one. You have a main event match against Drew McIntyre in an Extreme Rules match tonight. And I want to know how you plan to come out on top.
Well, Barbara, let me tell you something. Drew McIntyre thinks he can just walk in here, do whatever he wants, and walk out victorious. I mean, at this point, he's more of a Twitter troll than a wrestler. But tonight, he's stepping into my world and in my ring.
Drew has been very violent lately, especially after what he did to Jey Uso. Do you think that adds extra motivation for you tonight?
Absolutely. Drew McIntyre took out Jey Uso, my bloodline brother, like he was nothing. That's a line you don't cross. Tonight, I'm not just fighting for myself, I'm fighting for the entire bloodline. Drew thinks he can just dismantle us, but he's going to learn that his bloodline obsession is unhealthy, and I'm definitely going to make him pay for what he did to Jey. And I'm going to end this obsession he's got with our family once and for all.
So what's your strategy to beat Drew in this Extreme Rules match?
My strategy is simple. Use everything at my disposal. Tables, chairs, kendo sticks. I'll turn this into a war, and I'll do whatever it takes to survive. Drew McIntyre is tough, but he's not invincible. Tonight, I'm going to exploit every weakness, every opening, and I'm going to walk out victorious.
Strong words, Sami. We're all looking forward to seeing how this unfolds. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Barbara.
And here comes the Judgment Day, ladies and gentlemen. And earlier tonight, Adam Pearce said that he had them a tag team title defense tonight, since they're not going to be defending at Saturday night's main event against a team of his choice. And we're about to see what team Adam Pearce chose after the Judgment Day make their iconic entrance.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, and a combined weight of 370 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough, the Judgment Day.
Finn Balor and JD McDonough have been running through the tag division mostly. Matter of fact, the Judgment Day has been running through the whole division of Raw. They look to hold all the gold here pretty soon, and we're about to see if they can pull it off and they can keep this gold, because if Finn Balor and JD McDonough lose tonight, then their dreams are going to go up in flames. But tonight they're about to defend against a mystery tag team who they don't even know nothing about. They didn't get to study any tape or anything. So we're about to see if Finn Balor and JD are really as good as they say they are here. And we're moments away from seeing who the mystery team is, and wait a second, it's the New Catch Republic. They are returning here on Monday Night Raw. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate finally back from injury. Guys, we're in for a treat here tonight.
Combined weight of 380 pounds. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. New Catch Republic.
A British powerhouse duo. Bates got that raw, explosive energy, and Dunne, well, he's the technical savage, the bruiserweight with a mean streak. Together, they're a perfect storm of speed, strength, and relentless attitude. When these two are in the ring, you're witnessing a fusion of youth and experience, and they're ready to take down anyone standing in their way. These two guys are amazing in that ring. Former NXT UK Tag Team Champions, both former UK champions, as a matter of fact. These two are definitely looking to add more gold here tonight, and we're about to see if they can do it. And it's going to be Bate and JD McDonough kicking things off here on Monday Night Raw in this tag team matchup, and JD instantly with a little elbow to the knee on Tyler Bate there, and JD with a go under and a German suplex on the Bate. And Raylan, I've got to ask you, if JD and Finn were to lose their tag team titles after everything they've preached to the Judgment Day about holding all the gold, how embarrassing would that be?
Well, if you ask me, that'd be pretty embarrassing. They would have to win this match and lead by example, but that's going to be pretty hard with Bate pulling a high-flying offense like that.
You are exactly right. Tyler Bate, such a high-flying technical wrestler in his own right here. Former UK champion, actually the last UK champion to ever exist, and Bate with a big back body drop with Pete Dunne here. Such tag team offense coming from the New Catch Republic, as Pete Dunne just puts a lot of pressure on the chest of JD, and Carlito jumping up there. Perhaps he was trying to get involved in this matchup here. Oh, Pete Dunne, nice combo offense there. But he's not paying attention. Look in the background there. JD McDonough makes a tag. Finn Balor's now legal coming in, and Finn Balor just instantly gets dropped by Pete Dunne.
You don't want to get hit with a clothesline like that because it knocks the wind out of you, Tyler. And Pete Dunne is putting in some incredible offense here against the Judgment Day tonight.
And this is what Bate and Dunne like to do. They like to have this British strong style, and it isn't for the faint of heart. Bate and Dunne, they're poster boys for that philosophy. Their matches have been a brutal showcase of everything that makes British wrestling legendary. Hard-hitting strikes, technical mastery, and a never-say-die attitude. And Pete Dunne with a DDT just planted Finn Balor right on his head here. That was disgusting. The New Catch Republic here in control live on Monday Night Raw.
Get bread, y'all broke. To be 100, I spend it, love it, I'm highly covered, I'm dope. Your shorty love it, her body blushing every time that I get close. I change the game, the world know my name, get instant fame when I post. Back down, I'll never do, I promise you, and I know. Every time I come around, I'ma shut it down till I blow.
Here we come, here we come, we flying shooting stars, and we ain't stopping, we won't fall. We do it best, we don't reverse, we don't reverse.
I'm sitting pretty, they all loving my style. I'm on the throne, you watch your tone. When I come around, you bow. Big things, I win things, I walk around with this crown. Heavy on my head and I don't plan on putting it down. Back down, I'll never do, I promise you, and I know. Every time I come around, I'ma shut it down till I blow.
Here we come, here we come, we flying shooting stars, and we ain't stopping, we won't fall. We do it best, we don't reverse, we don't reverse. That's how we live. Yeah, we the best. You know the rest. That's how it is. You better come with me, 'cause you know we do it big, do it big.
And we're back here on Raw. During the break, it's been all Judgment Day. Finn Balor, what's he looking for here? Probably wanting that shotgun dropkick. He sent it up, and he got him with it. Nice shotgun dropkick there from Balor. And we all know what comes after that. We know what he's trying to set up here. Finn Balor looking to go airborne there. Probably looking for that coup de grace. And wait a second, Tyler Bate going to put a stop to it. Bate just looking down on Balor, looking happy. You know, Pete Dunne back up, has Balor working on those fingers there. That's that joint manipulation. Finn trying to get a tag here, and go Carlito little distraction here, distracting Pete Dunne from the bigger picture. JD McDonough is now legal, and JD comes in. Nice front drop kick there from JD McDonough, just dropping Pete Dunne. And now JD getting Pete Dunne up here. Maybe looking for a little combo here. A little kick to the gut there. And JD. Oh, there we go. Nice little move there from JD McDonough. And JD getting him up here. What's he planning now? Went for another combo. Nope. Pete Dunne going to put a stop to it, and JD going to counter that. And JD might be looking for that Ireland's call from JD McDonough right into the cover. Is that enough to knock off Pete Dunne here? And no, Tyler Bate is going to come for the save. Tyler Bate been doing a lot of saving here, and he's going to pay for it right there. JD knocking him off the apron. And now JD getting Pete Dunne up. What's he looking for here? Irish whip to the corner. Put him in him and Finn's corner here. JD going to take a page out of Finn Balor's playbook here with a shotgun drop kick, sending Pete Dunne flying. Picking him back up here. Now he's looking for, JD McDonough. He calls this the devil inside from JD McDonough into the cover. Is that going to knock off Pete Dunne here? 1, 2, 3. No, Pete Dunne at the very last second is going to kick out. What a match we are having right now. JD obviously frustrated, crowd is into it, but JD's going to have to lock in and looking for that standing moonsault there, and he's going to miss it. But now Pete Dunne combo here, looking to really take out JD McDonough here. Combination of strikes, and Pete Dunne setting him up here, and he likes to call this the better end from Pete Dunne right into the cover. Is that enough to knock off JD and win the New Kids Republic the tag team titles? No. Right now, Pete Dunne showing why he's considered one of the best to come out of the UK, as he calls JD McDonough, begging him to get up here. He's stalking him. And running the ropes here. Could be looking to dive. And Pete Dunne with a suicide dive, taking JD McDonough down. And now he's just picking him up here, looking to get him back in the ring. What's Pete Dunne planning? Tag here. Tyler Bate is now legal. Bate's now in, and what's Bate planning here? Bate. Ooh, nice move there from Tyler Bate. Now he's getting fired up. He's getting fired up. He's feeling it. What's he planning to do to McDonough here? And whoa, wait a second. Nope, McDonough going to counter. Strike to the back there from JD. Irish whip. Drop down. What's JD looking for here? Spanish fly. Wait, nope. Bate not going to allow it. Bate with some elbows, getting right out of that predicament. And here comes when Tyler Bate's like the spin. He's going around and around and around and around, just like the wheels on the bus.
And he's still not done, Tyler. He's still going.
This man Bate is making me dizzy just watching him as he spins JD around and finally drops him. And Bate clearly dizzy, can barely stand on his feet here. He needs to focus up and get back. I think Bate is looking to end this one.
He got caught though.
JD McDonough going to counter that Tyler driver, putting him back on the ground here. And JD locking in a Boston Crab, and Tyler going to quickly grab the bottom rope there. And McDonough looking to do the smart thing, make a tag here to Finn Balor. And what's Finn planning on doing here? Balor stalking Tyler Bate. Went for a sling blade, it looks like. Tyler not going to allow it. Bate looking for an Irish whip here. Drop kick there from Tyler Bate. Starting to show some offense here of his own again. Kick, punch. Ooh, wheel kick right there from Bate. Look at that, man. Bate, such a talented wrestler here. Perhaps looking for an Irish whip here. And Finn Balor with a counter there. Going to throw Bate into the corner instead. Bate going to kick him in the mouth here. Looks like he wanted something there, and Balor with a nice little weave there, and there's the sling blade there from Finn Balor with a front drop kick added into the mix for good measure. And Balor getting Bate back up. What's he thinking here? And Balor, Irish whip to the corner there. And Balor wants that shotgun dropkick one more time. Pete Dunne going to go for a swing, missing. Balor is too low. Shotgun dropkick there for Finn, and Finn going to take out Pete Dunne for good measure. And the tag team champions are showing us right now why they are the tag team champions. Finn Balor, he's in the drop zone. Coup de grace from Balor into the cover on Bate. Is that enough to knock off Tyler Bate here? And the New Kids Republic have just lost to the Judgment Day. What a match.
It was an incredible return here for the New Kids Republic, but in the end they took the L. But the New Kids Republic really showed out here. Just look at some of their highlights. That big body drop was excellent tag team offense there. And then look at Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne was really the MVP of this match, if you ask me, up until this point.
It was right here where Finn Balor started to really take control of this matchup here with this massive shotgun drop kick out of the corner to Pete. And right here, JD McDonough would hit that amazing Ireland's call, but Pete Dunne was still able to kick out. And then JD with that devil inside, and Pete Dunne was even able to kick out of that too. Both of these men really showed out. Both of these men, I would say they're MVP, especially with this better end from Pete Dunne right here. I really thought it was over right there, but it still wasn't enough. They all showed out, especially Tyler Bate with this, spinning him around like the wheels on the school bus. He did not stop. This move right here, whenever Bate does it, it's really a work of art to look at. Like he's still going, still going, still going. Man, I love that move. It makes you dizzy just looking at it, like I said earlier. And it wasn't until right here where Finn Balor went for that shotgun dropkick, ducking Pete Dunne, accidentally kicking the chest in on Bate. Finn Balor would knock Dunne off the rope and then hit this beautiful coup de grace on the Bate and get themselves the tag team win. I gotta admit, I had a little bit of faith in the New Catch Republic, but the Judgment Day just came out here and proved why they run Monday Night Raw. With the eyes of the world watching, history will be made once again. When the bad guy, Tyler White, takes on D'Lo McCoy one more time. When the bad guy Tyler White faces off against a more dangerous D'Lo McCoy than ever. This time with a faction backing him just like Tyler White. In an anything goes match. Opportunity is the name of the game. And on Tuesday night, January 7th at New Year's Eve. And we're back here on Monday Night Raw, and it's time for our second qualifying match of the night. Here comes the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane. Or as if my good friend D. Smith was here, Kairi!
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Yamaguchi, Japan, Kairi Sane.
Kairi Sane in action here on Monday Night Raw, live next when we come back from this commercial break. On Tuesday, January 7th, the future changes in an instant. Live from the Haram Bethram Stadium in Puerto Rico, the city of history and the city of culture, NXT New Year's Evil takes place for the first time ever. Presented by TWS Reloaded. Two former best friends will go to hell and back in a 3 stages of hell match. First, Sky Quinn and Rachel Ramirez will test their skills one more time in the ring to find out who will come out on top this time. Next, they will meet each other in a Falls Count Anywhere situation. And if need be, they meet each other in a last woman standing match for bragging rights for the last fall. Both members of Lay Cool in action here tonight in separate matches. They both said they had some things they wanted to handle on their own, and Michelle McCool is looking to become the very first Women's Intercontinental Champion and add more history to her legacy. If she can win this qualifying match, she will be going to Saturday night's main event. And let's see if Michelle McCool can have better luck than her partner did earlier, Layla. And here we go, matchup about to be underway. Kairi Sane, Katana Chance, and Michelle McCool. Triple threat qualifying match action here. And you have to wonder if Michelle is going to have the same luck that her tag team partner Layla had earlier and not be able to put this one away. And Kairi Sane looking to, wait, nope, Katana here. Got her powerbomb position, and nope, Kairi Sane not going to allow it. Look at the strength by Katana to be able to pick up Kairi like that. Big spinning back fist there, and Michelle McCool going to rake the back of Kairi Sane. Punch to the back there, looking to take Kairi out of the equation here. Kairi going to hang on. Don't think Michelle McCool noticed, and ooh, big hit there from Katana, and Katana taking down Michelle McCool, and Kairi with, big hurricane runner there. Nice offense from Kairi Sane as she's starting to feel it. Oh, Michelle McCool back up. Big punch to the face there on Kairi, looking for a Russian leg sweep. Got it off, and here come a couple of ground punches to combo into that. And Katana trying to creep up here, and Michelle McCool is on top of it. Michelle McCool with a nice little front drop kick there, and Kairi Sane trying to get back into the action. And Michelle McCool staying on top of that too. Little combo there, taking the knees out of Kairi Sane. And Michelle McCool is really starting to feel it here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And Katana out of nowhere, hurricane runner there is dropping Michelle McCool right back down. And now Katana in control here. And Kairi with a headbutt going to counter that. And Michelle McCool went for a chop, didn't quite get it. Kairi putting a stop to that. And a couple of elbows here from Michelle McCool on the Kairi Sane. And Michelle, what's she planning here? Michelle going to drag Kairi Sane and lean her on the ropes here. Maybe looking for a little arm offense there. Take out the arm. She can't do that. Insane elbow, and Katana Chance with a nice drop kick, stopping whatever Michelle had planned. And now Kairi going to counter whatever Katana was looking for. Katana with a counter there again. Katana Chance so talented here. All of these women in this matchup talented. Michelle McCool going to take her off and knock Katana Chance out, and now taking her attention back to Kairi and get smacked back down to the mat. And Kairi Sane, what's she looking for here? Oh, going to throw Michelle McCool over into the corner and going to throw Katana over there with her. And Kairi Sane with a big move there. We'll be right back after the break. And welcome back here on Monday Night Raw. If you missed it, Katana Chance, Kairi Sane, and Michelle McCool have been going to war here. It's been all Katana during the break with a somersault leg drop right there. That was beautiful. And now Katana looking to go to the top here. Perhaps looking for some high-flying offense. 450. No, there's no water in the pool. She ends up missing it. Kairi instantly Irish whipping Michelle McCool over into the corner. And Kairi Sane going for some nice strike offense here. And Kairi, look at that. Japan hard style. Japanese strong style wrestling. I'm sorry. And Kairi over there looking for some chops here. Michelle McCool on the corner. And Kairi just putting that boot right in Michelle McCool's face, making sure that she stays down here. Getting Katana up. What's she planning now? Kairi going to throw Katana into the corner. Went for a chop. Katana going to counter. Kick to the gut there on the Kairi. And Katana picking her up here. Nope. Kairi elbows getting out of that. Elbows to the head there. Kairi went for a punch. Katana going to reverse. And reversal after reversal. Kairi going to scratch her back now. And what's Kairi looking for? Big sit-out move. Kairi Sane starting to shift that momentum. She's really starting to take over here. And Kairi Sane, what's she looking for? We already know what this is. She's walking the plank. And Kairi Sane with the sliding D right to Michelle McCool. and she could be looking to set up that insane elbow here. This could be the end of this one.
Jeez, this is over. It's over.
Insane elbow from Kairi Sane. That's vintage Kairi right there into the cover. Is that enough to knock off Michelle McCool here? And it is. Kairi Sane is going to advance here in the tournament.
I have to admit, Kairi Sane wasn't my first pick, but she just came out here and showed out. And that means we could potentially see Kairi Sane versus Io Sky next week on Raw in this qualifiers finals.
That is exactly what that means, and that's a match that I would love to see. Damage Control take each other on, and look at that first insane elbow that she hit on Michelle McCool during the break. We didn't get to see that one, but we're showing it here in the replay. That one was beautiful as well. I thought it was over right there. And ooh, Katana with that beautiful somersault leg drop. Tried to follow that up with a 450, didn't quite get it, and Kairi Sane had her boot to Michelle McCool's face right there, keeping Michelle there basically for a pretty long time here. And this is when Kairi would walk the plank. This was the setup for Kairi's victory here, a sliding D with a lot of efficiency, and Kairi would follow it up with that second insane elbow to Michelle McCool, pinning her and knocking her off in qualifying. And I can't wait to see who's actually going to win both the tournaments on Raw and SmackDown. But I know Kairi might be some of your picks, so hopefully if you're going for Kairi, hopefully Kairi is the one that wins it. After weeks and weeks of being targeted by Fatal Influence, Psycho Sally looks to put an end to it in Puerto Rico. Will she stop Fatal Influence, or will she lose her Women's North American Championship to Fatal Influence? What an interesting interview there from Sami Zayn. And it's the main event time, because here comes the Scottish Warrior, or should I say as of late, the Scottish Psychopath, Drew McIntyre. Or better yet, Drew Bloody McIntyre.
The following contest is an extreme rules match. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
We haven't seen Drew McIntyre since breaking point in his match against CM Punk in a Hell in a Cell. He's finally back, and we still haven't seen CM Punk come back. But this man, Drew McIntyre, since returning, has been on this much of a decimating run. He's been looking to fight anyone that is even associated with the Bloodline before. And he started with Jey Uso. He took him out, and now he's focused on Sami Zayn. Jey Uso is pretty much injured ever since Drew McIntyre did that to him, and we're about to see if Drew McIntyre can keep this run going by knocking off Sami Zayn here tonight in the main event of Monday Night Raw in an Extreme Rules match. And here comes Sami Zayn, a bit of an underdog, and tonight he's going to need to be an underdog if he wants to knock off this man, Drew McIntyre. Crowd is feeling the energy that Sami Zayn is bringing, but Sami Zayn is going to need all the support he can get from the crowd taking on Drew here tonight. Sami Zayn is fighting for Jey Uso for what Drew did to Jey Uso. Can we roll that footage real quick, please?
What a victory for the underdog, Sami Zayn. Hey, wait, McIntyre! It's McIntyre! Oh my God! What is... And McIntyre with a weapon! McIntyre comes in, ruins the... I guess he didn't ruin the match because the match is over, but comes in with a foreign object and attacks Sami Zayn? Come on, man. And now the attack's not over, as McIntyre continuously whacks him with that Singapore cane and the Claymore. Jesus Christ! You should be ashamed of yourself, McIntyre. God. Drew McIntyre looking at what he's done. It was McIntyre! That's who did it!
Hey, Sammy, guess what? It was me.
Get this man off my screen. Get me out of here!
As you can see, Jey Uso was laid out, and it wasn't until later that we figured out Drew McIntyre did it when he attacked Sami Zayn after he took on Bronson Reed. And Sami Zayn, the Knight, looks to get some revenge for that attack on Jey and that attack on himself in an Extreme Rules match where he can use any weapon that he can think of under that ring to his advantage. And we're about to see if Sami Zayn can knock off Drew in just a few moments here. I can't wait to see these two go to war. McIntyre, Zayn, one-on-one Extreme Rules main event action here, live on Monday Night Raw, and Drew McIntyre is staring a hole in the Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn over there is doing the exact same thing. These two have not took their eyes off of each other. They are locked in here for this one. This is about to be a war. This is not just a match. This is a fight. These two want to take each other's heads off, and I can't wait to see it happen. These two still haven't moved, just staring each other down, basically having an aura off here, if that's what you want to call it. And if you ask me, McIntyre has a lot more aura. And these two are finally starting to move here. Collar and elbow tie-up, jockeying for position here. And nobody gets the upper hand there. And Drew going to start off with the upper hand here with a big body slam on the Sami Zayn. And a little taunt here, letting Sami know that this is his yard. And Sami Zayn with a clothesline to the back of the head on Drew. And now he's turning back. Not going to let Drew McIntyre get in his head here. Sami Zayn stumped to the back. Focusing on that arm. Wait, nope. Drew going to counter there. And Drew, what's he looking for here? McIntyre, big chop there, big punch, another big chop there, and a boot to the leg on Sami, and another clothesline. Nice little combo there from Drew McIntyre. Getting Zayn up here. Whoa, McIntyre, big punch. Another, wait, nope. Sami going to counter that second one. Sami looking for a combo of his own here, and Sami with another kick to the leg there of his own. And Sami, Northern Lights suplex doesn't bridge into it, but Sami Zayn looking to start control of the momentum here in this matchup here. Sami with an Irish whip to the corner on the McIntyre. And here come those punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the 10th punch there in the corner on the McIntyre. McIntyre holding his head here, and Sami Zayn is starting to feel it, getting this crowd involved here in this Extreme Rules matchup in the main event here on Monday Night Raw. And McIntyre showing signs of life there with a counter. And McIntyre going to send Sami Zayn right back down. And Drew here setting him up for a big German suplex there. Just drops Sami Zayn. And, oh, man. What's McIntyre looking for now? He's getting him right back up. And Drew wants that neck breaker there on Sami. Those gears get to turning in McIntyre's head. He becomes such a twisted individual. This man used to be called the Scottish Psychopath for a reason. And he could really bring that side of himself back if he really ever wanted to. And I think those gears are starting to turn in McIntyre's head like I mentioned. Going under the ring here. What's he looking for here? A lot of options to pick from.
And McIntyre had the sledgehammer in his grasp.
Not just any sledgehammer. Oh, and Drew McIntyre just taking him down, and now he's just going to whack him. He's swinging that thing wildly. He's swinging that thing like Triple H was used to swing it back in the day. McIntyre 2 strikes to Sami Zayn with that sledgehammer. And now he's just waiting on Sami to get up, just stalking him, just begging him to get up here. And McIntyre, give me a kiss. Glasgow kiss from McIntyre. Into the cover. Is that enough to knock off Sami Zayn? And no, Sami Zayn going to kick out at 2. McIntyre is starting to get a little frustrated that Sami Zayn is still in this match. Irish whip there. What's McIntyre looking for? Sami looked like he countered for a second, but McIntyre countered right back and dropped him right down with a clothesline. Are those gears turning again? What's he looking for now? McIntyre under that ring. Lots of stuff under there. And there's a baseball bat with barbed wire. And he's definitely going to inflict some damage here. No! That hurt. I can't watch. Hitting him right there in the leg. That is disgusting.
It really is, and these people out here are enjoying every second of it, and I am, quite frankly, one of them.
I honestly don't see how you can enjoy this, and Drew McIntyre is still going to town with that bat, just whacking Sami Zayn, just having a ball out here, destroying Zayn. This isn't really what Sami Zayn wanted. He wanted to come out here and make up for what happened for Jay, and Drew is not going to allow it. He's not going to make it a cakewalk in the park as he just decimates Sami Zayn here tonight. Really taking his time. And Sami showing signs of life here. Sami out of nowhere looking for a Blue Thunder Bomb into the cover. Is that going to knock off McIntyre? 1, 2, and 3. Oh no, Drew McIntyre going to kick out. Not going to allow Sami Zayn to have that satisfaction. And a fun fact, Sami Zayn has never beaten Drew McIntyre. 1-on-1 action is Sami Zayn. Northern Light suplex there. Drew McIntyre going to roll away, catch his breath here. Sami Zayn starting to get fired up here. Starting to feel it. Zayn, elbow it, hold on. Sami Zayn, DDT on the apron, just dropped McIntyre. He's not done running into the ring. And Sami telling McIntyre to get up. Drew slowly getting to his feet. Sami Zayn running the ropes here. Sami looking to fly with a suicide dive. Takes out Drew McIntyre. And now he's getting him up here. Sami Zayn, Irish whip, getting Drew McIntyre right back into the ring. Sorry for that stumble here. Sami going into the cover off of that DDT and that suicide dive. Is that enough to take out McIntyre? No. Drew McIntyre kicks out once again. Like I said, he's not going to make it easy for Sami Zayn. This is a bloodline hunter, Drew McIntyre. This is a more dangerous Drew McIntyre than we've ever seen before. And it's taking all of Sami Zayn's offense with these punches raining down on McIntyre. Even try to put him down. Sami looking for an Arabian press. Got it off there. Sami Zayn showing his whole bag. And he has that hammer. Sami Zayn has that sledgehammer. What's he planning to do with this? Oh, Sami whacking him. You can see those sparks flying off of it. Sami getting Drew McIntyre up here. What's he thinking? Sami Zayn, Irish whips to the corner. Could be looking for that haluva kick. Setting him up. Here comes the look. He's looking at him, lining him up, making sure it's ready. Haluva kick from Zayn. Just dropped him. That's got to do it. That's it. Sami Zayn has beat the Bloodline Hunter, Drew McIntyre, here in the main event of Raw. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Whoa, no. Drew McIntyre kicks out. Drew McIntyre is not going to allow Sami Zayn to defeat him just yet. McIntyre is fighting here in this one. And oh no, Drew with a kick there. Punch, another punch, elbow, another punch. McIntyre. Big back suplex onto that barbed wire bat. Sami just landed on his neck. That was disgusting. McIntyre now cranking on that shoulder and that neck just a little bit, making sure he inflicts every ounce of punishment that he can on it and slams him right on that sledgehammer. Oh no, McIntyre, he has that bat in his hand. Only bad things happen when a baseball bat with barbed wires in your hand. He whacks Sami Zayn with it, sending him flying right off that apron. And McIntyre looking to fly. Wow, what a match these two are having as Drew McIntyre flexing, shows off those muscles here in this one. McIntyre still not done here, picking Zayn up slowly right in front of us. And Drew with a white noise there, shades of his friend Sheamus. And Drew McIntyre not trying to get Sami in the ring. Hold on, what's he thinking? He's taking off our announce table here. And no, don't tell me McIntyre's looking to really inflict some punishment on the Zayn here. I don't think I've seen the announce table break since Rail 9 from NXT went through one. And McIntyre getting Zayn up here. What's he thinking? No, not another one. Not another one. McIntyre, another white noise. Put Sami Zayn through the announce table right in front of us. Goodness gracious. This match is getting insane. McIntyre is really looking to make sure Sami Zayn is decimated and injured here as he lines up this Claymore in the corner. Is he going to get it? Claymore knocking Zayn off with that one. That has to do it. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre continues this hunt on the Bloodline as he destroys Sami Zayn and knocks him off here in this one.
And it's like you said, Tyler, we have not seen this much of a dangerous Drew McIntyre. Since he's come back, this Drew McIntyre is very dangerous, hunting anyone against the Bloodline, and he just ran through Sami Zayn. He just destroyed Sami Zayn like he wasn't just a top-tier superstar out here, as you can see in these highlights.
As you can see, Drew McIntyre was swinging that sledgehammer like a madman, just like Triple H used to, whacking Sami Zayn. There were so many spots here in this match. Oh, give me a kiss. Look at that beautiful Glasgow kiss from McIntyre where he went into the cover. I thought that was going to be over, but Sami still somehow persevered. Then Drew McIntyre would get countered right here. Sami would hit a desperation Blue Thunder Bomb. A lot of people thought that would have at least got up 2.5. and it did, and Drew McIntyre still managed to kick out there. Sami Zayn went for another cover later in the match. McIntyre still managed to kick out of that one too. And then right here, Sami Zayn would hit that haluva kick, and that usually ends Sami Zayn's matches. And I thought it was over right here, but as you can see, it was a 1, a 2, and McIntyre still managed to kick out. And it wasn't until right here, well, this match would change tides, where Drew McIntyre would hit this white noise on the outside, and that wasn't it. He also put him through the table, went into the ring, lined him up for this Claymore, and right here, that was the end for Sami Zayn. Claymore at point blank range to the face, and it dropped Sami Zayn. 1, 2, and 3. And now Drew McIntyre continues this hunt for the Bloodline. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in to Monday Night Raw here on TWS Reloaded. We'll see you next time. I've been Tyler Black.